Choose your cult and swallow the American dream. Nightmares have been more pleasant than the changes that we see. Left and right, the upside down, the middle ground unclean. Society polarized, paralyzed by fear and shame. We dance to the ruins of their glory. There is no turning back now. We've written our story. In the pen, you will dance with gasoline and fucking burn, 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 burn by adversary.
Check, 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 check.
I'm not proud to be Caucasian. I'm not even proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a kind, caring, decent human being. And if you can't relate to that, well, we can't be allies. The only thing that we can be is adversaries. this abyss that I created for myself. The deep pulls me down. The deep pulls me down. It's clawing at my flesh. It only wants my death. The deep pulls me down. My comfort zone. To dark waters below.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Gears Cup Series on TA Broadcasting. Check. Biggity check. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Check. Check. You guess? I'm just asking.
Check.
Check, check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3.
Check.
Biggity check. Keep checking. Check, check. Chickity, chickity, chickity. Chickity check. Oh, he turned him.
Check.
Taste so sweet, but her tongue comes like a sword. Smile warm like the sun, but her eyes dark like the storm. Bipolar succubus, wicked through and through. Got more than I ever bargained for when I met you. Thought you were the one for me, believed it to be true. But when you found me close, you left me broken in two. I just can't decide what keeps me holding on. I just can't decide what keeps me hanging. Nail me to the wall, crucify my needs, keep me holding Her skin is soft like silk, but her nails spring forth the vein. Twisted in a tangled web, a twisted turn in vain. Bipolar succubus, wicked through and through. Got more than I ever bargained for when I chose you. Thought you were the one for me, believed it to be true. But when you found me close, you left me broken in two. I just can't decide what keeps me holding on. I just can't decide what keeps me hanging. Nail me to the wall, crucify my needs, keep me holding Bipolar succubus, wicked through and through. Got more than I ever bargained for, so I left you. Where do we go from here? Who can we trust now? The truth is fake. People are lost these days. He's out to get you. She's on the deck. So where do we go from there? Where can we run to? How will we escape? We all got lost somehow. Can't seem to find a way out. It's a dirty business. It's a bloody crime. There's never a witness. Just another drunk outlaw. How we come this year? What resolutions and failure?
All right, folks, we'll get you down to the track here shortly.
We're wandering round in a haze, trapped in an endless night, searching for the light of day.
Our drivers are getting ready to take their qualifying laps, and they're out on the track doing that right now. We'll get to the show open here shortly and get you some awesome Gears Cup Series racing action. Brought to you by TA Broadcasting. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting, as we're set to bring you live the Bristol 250 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Go ahead and take over, Tom, and let us know how this show's going to go down this evening.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. Horseboat, alongside my good friend and the man behind the scenes making the magic you see happen, Trenoir, a.k.a. Andrew Bisay. We have a lot on tap for you tonight as the drivers are about to begin qualifying, and while they're doing that, we will update you on last week's action and the latest news with the series. As Daytona has been as dramatic as it has been, it was quite a challenging time for a bunch of drivers in the closing stage. A lot of weaving and wobbling around. But overall, a really good race. A lot of action. And I guess, Andy, it's as you saw it, quite a hell of a race.
Yeah, it was a really exciting one to watch as we see these guys, X Factor Mike taking his qualifying laps. There was some really hard driving, especially late in the stages, that led to some order changes in the final standings.
Yeah, it did. It really changed a lot of things around. Speaking of changes, Comical Spinks has jumped from the 2 to the 9 car as I have retired to the booth for the time being. Lava Cakes
Making me
leads from the
happy
17.
jumping me back in the booth, bud. Welcome back
I
up
know
here
it.
into the broadcast booth.
No, I just kind of something I wanted to do, so I'm happy to be here. Lava Cakes has jumped from the 17 into the 48. Karma has designated to part-time driving status, and we call him BTT or BWT. He takes the 38 as Mark the Shark has gone to part-time status. Tonight we have a new part-time driver. His name is Ducky. He'll see if he can make the big show. As you guys see some qualifying action here going down. As far as the Gears Racing Series, they are currently looking for Cup Series drivers as there are a few spots left on the roster. Many may qualify, but only 16 make the race. We encourage any experienced potential drivers to inquire about full-time or part-time opportunities. Please contact us directly through TA Broadcasting or through any of our socials that you'll see here tonight. And Andy, if you want to flip over to the driver standings, give them kind of a perspective on what could be at hand. It looks like tonight, no Militia, 88 in the Valvoline car, who won the Daytona 500, one of two Chevrolets that were in the field of 16. And Andy, as you know, I had some unfortunate luck near the end, but Militia, watching the tape back, what a hell of a run he had.
Yeah, you guys were both racing hard. It was nice to see you guys, finish out, even though I know you had some hard luck towards the end there.
Yeah.
Real nice to see Militia show up.
Yeah, as far as the points go, right now it's anybody's ball game. There's only been one real race towards the season. To note for anybody who's talking about drivers or thinking about joining the league, even if you don't make the race tonight, if you don't make the top 16, you still get points where you qualify at. So not a total loss for coming in and not making the race. But again, you want to be in that top 16 for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, we're a little bit limited by the Xbox parties. We like to keep all the drivers into parties so we can stay fair, consistent. Everybody knows what's going on, keeps the league running smoothly. Unfortunately, because of that, our races are limited to 16. With that being said, typically we have more than 16 drivers show up on race night. What will end up happening in that event is there will be a heat race to determine who the top 16 drivers are for for that night's race. Tonight being March 5th, 2022, we are getting a little bit of a late start on qualifying and race time. Typically kind of happens due to scheduling and technical issues, but it's, you know, kind of par for the course. We will be on 250 laps tonight with stages on. We will have 2 times tire and fuel, and a pit speed of 30 miles per hour will be enforced. Our pacing speed tonight is 30 miles an hour, and our pit window will be about every 5 to 9 laps. Make sure you check out the socials on the bottom, and Tom, maybe you can tell us some more about the rules of the Gears Cup Series.
Well, you know, clean driving is a must. But here, Bristol, tempers are going to flare here tonight for sure. I wish I had a party chat separate to kind of eavesdrop in on that, but that party is full. I do believe here tonight we're going to get a heat race, and it's going to be one where they do have to pit at least once. So it's going to be interesting to see if that happens. I do believe there was 21 participants here tonight. You see the admins screwing around and qualifying, having a little bit of fun there. And next week, I do believe we are at Texas Motor Speedway.
Well, let me pull up that schedule and find out.
Qualifying has ended here. Let's see what we got. Who is our pole sitter here tonight? Yeah, it is Texas Motor Speedway on the 12th, Phoenix on the 19th, Sonoma on the 26th. Let's see who is our pole sitter.
Snarehead,
Ace Sniper.
These guys just finished with qualifying, and we will be heading into racing action shortly. I don't know if they had to do a heat race tonight, but I believe they may have.
No, I don't think so. We're the 21st and 22nd to join, so I don't believe they will. But congratulations to Ace Sniper in the 12 Penske car, the Menards Ford, and X Factor Mike on the front row. That's pretty awesome. Cunning Wind is going to be starting on the inside of the second row in third. Looks like we have Tenacious Z in fourth. That 18 car was going to be fast here all season long. And then that Ducky guy in fifth. I pet my Ducky with the 34 car running part-time. Dale Pringles in sixth. DD King in seventh here. Lava Cakes 93 in eighth. Looks like we see Keaton A13 in ninth. Dynasty in 10th. And let's see, on 11th. Looks like J. Cole in the 4. Trying to get to this list is insane. Agnostic Tree is going to be outside in 12th. Jigsaw 13th. Zombie in 14th. So he's going to make the race tonight. Comical Sphinx in the 9th and 15th. And then 16th, B-Phil. I think everybody else will not make this race.
So while we wait for the racing action to get back down to the track, I'm going to take the fans at home over to the Gears Cup Series driver standings. Militia taking down the first win of the season. Really off to a strong start there in the points race.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Daniel Dillon, the 10, him and Militia got into it a little bit before the end of that race. A little heated after the race, but, you know, just some hard racing. Cunning Wind, that's Jeff Spires of the 41, 23 points behind Daniel Dillon. Andy, as you mentioned, as we get further along in the season, this is going to be more important. But again, this is anybody's ballgame right now.
Really, I mean, after one race, what can you really expect from point standings? You kind of just have the points that are equal to your finishing spot, not to go all full Madden there, but after the first race, this is just kind of where we sit. So it'll be interesting to see where the drivers kind of rise or fall in the standings as the races go along here this season.
Who do you think tonight, if you could pick a driver, as you take a look at the standings there, and you take a look at where people sit here tonight on the grid, if you had to pick a driver, who would it be?
I always like to go with the long shots and the underdogs, and I think I'm going to actually pick our new driver tonight. I mean, to come in, qualify where he did tonight, and put in that sort of, driving line with his first drive out there. We'll see if he can hook up with anybody else out on the track, and maybe a team might be adding a new member here pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of a scary thought. I think I'm going to go with, let's see, who do I got? I'm going to go with Cunning Win, the veteran. I do believe he's one of the older guys on the track. Damn good at tracks like this. He knows these tracks very well. I would look out for the 41 near the end to make a run and win this thing. I think he's definitely got the stuff to do it.
It's kind of funny because when I was just jumping in with you guys driving some of these tracks that we've all played and driven on for years in different games, and they do,
Right.
no matter what game it is, they try their best to replicate the driving lines that are real life. So for the most part, those driving lines don't change. So our veteran drivers, they definitely know what the hell they're doing out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With time permitting, as they're getting set for the field, I think it'd be time now to hear from one of our sponsors. I think what we're going to do is go to Flaccid Franks.
Yep.
Flaccid Franks has that quality taste you've been looking for. For over 69 years, Flaccid Franks are 100% all beef Franks that look huge and that taste so good you'll gag over it. Try Flaccid Franks. Your esophagus will thank you.
Man, do I want one of those in my mouth.
Those things are friggin' huge, man. They're friggin' huge. Thank you to Flaccid Franks for being supportive in the long haul. Again, if you're just joining us on the poll, tonight is A Sniper 12 and the 12 Penske, the Mustang. And on the outside is going to be X Factor Mike. It is going to be a hell of a dance. Let's see here.
Are they going to be making a new lobby, or are we going to just be able to hang out here? 'Cause we'll probably have to back out, right?
Yeah, you have to back out now. You have to back out. And then we
Yep,
have to wait for
I backed
the
out. Yep,
invite.
and we'll wait for our race invite. We'll take everybody back down to the track at that time.
And it's exciting. I mean, tonight, a couple new faces that we'll see. This league in general is very new. But as far as it goes, it strives to be one of the best on console. It's not iRacing, but NASCAR Heat. It's still a fun game to play. Again, too bad NASCAR Ignition had to suck so bad.
Well, we have a quick minute here before the race starts. Take us over to the manufacturer and team standings. If you maybe want to give us a rundown on that and how that's working with the Gears Cup Series.
Well, every point matters, of course, as you know. Going into the season, the team in the manufacturer standings, they still will keep track of that. So it's still important. It means something towards the end of the year. Hendrick Motorsports with that win gives them 106 points. Stuart Haas and Joe Gibbs, Team Penske, all making the race. And again, we have about 30 to 32 drivers at this point in our league right now. Only 16 make the race. So essentially half the field, if they show up, they don't make the race and go home. It's tough to get manufacturing points and team points going forward if you can't make the race. But we're talking as far as how this year goes. There is a lot of Fords. A good amount of Fords are in this league. Chevys are kind of the minority at this point.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it definitely doesn't help with you coming up to the booth too as one of the Chevys.
Well, what was good about that is that Sphinx jumped from Penske to the Chevrolet, and so did Lava Cakes jumping from a Ford to a Chevy. So still, these guys are going to make the race. At least, I know Lava Cakes. He's a damn good driver, and Comical Sphinx, he's very competitive. So I would imagine that he will have no problem making those races.
Well, either way, I'm really glad that you came back up in the booth. That means I don't have to engineer and host at the same time, which is very happy to me. Want to send a shout out to Tom D. Pockets and Snarehead 1987 for the subscribering. Write that down.
Nice.
And thank you, Snarehead, for the birthday wishes. Definitely appreciate it. It was a couple days ago, but either way, belated birthday from the brother is better than no birthday from the brother.
There we go. Wow. He gifted 5 subs. That's awesome. Way to go, Snarehead. Paying it forward. Okay, if you're just joining us, we're just waiting for the race. Qualifying has finished up. And it looks like there may very well be a heat race tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten the lowdown from the tower. Talking to Factor Mike at the moment to get the lowdown, if you will.
Big shout out to Factor Mike for kind of adminning this and the other admins helping put this together. It does take a lot of work behind the scenes, so really nice to have some dudes out there that are willing to go the extra mile and make this happen for everybody.
Yeah, they definitely have come through as far as being helpful in providing us with the onboards as well. They need to have them anyways, they're admins. But to make this all happen, we couldn't be here without them. So big shout out to those guys for sure. Yes, there will be a heat race. Awesome. So we'll have a little bit of extra racing.
A little extra racing action for you folks at home tonight. A heat race and a feature.
I'm excited. That's cool. Next week, we'll have to update our roster. It has changed a little bit. I forgot to update that, so my bad, Trenoir. Now just thinking about it. Hope you all are having fun on a Saturday night while we wait for this invite.
Yeah, definitely appreciate all you folks at home coming to watch the stream, and hopefully we'll be able to bring some awesome racing action out to you tonight.
Believe me, if I were to start murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
in our multi-stream there.
We got a 65 lap run here. They're going to take a pace lap to get lined up here. Give me one moment. We'll get you guys out there as they're getting lined up currently. So you haven't missed anything yet. Looks like we got J. Cole and Agnostic Tree. You will probably miss the start of the race as J. Cole gets a jump. And off they go. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. Sometimes applications aren't cooperative. I'll let you know right now, J. Cole is out to a good lead with second Agnostic Tree.
I'm not proud to be Caucasian. I'm not even proud to be American. I'm proud to be a kind, caring, decent human being. And if you can't relate to that, well, we can't be allies. The only thing that we can be is adversaries.
Wow. Well, that is a bummer. J. Cole is currently in the lead, and we got somebody around Jack 95 on the back stretch. That coming in, I don't know if there's
95 spun
looks
alone.
like he is back straight again and off and running. 17 car and the rowdy car. Alive, 17 hit the wall. Knocked his wings underneath.
Oh god, I got loose, I'm sorry. The car's still loose.
Wow, a lot of baggage. Wow, I'm gonna see these fight back to back.
Sorry, I got pushed up into you. My fault, zombie.
Jimmy Red
You're
with
good.
78 map. Against the 3 and Jack the Gamer. John Wills in the 95 for you on the tonight.
I'm sorry, what
Blue
was
Bill
it?
in the 83 part-time driver. Looks like it's Dubba Dubba's 13. Mark the Fat Target with 58. Wise Guys. And J. Cole
Damn.
a sizable lead.
Yeah.
And position, he will definitely
Oh, tree's
a
right.
lap down if he can't get that straight quick enough. And that'll extend J. Cole's lead even further. J. Cole has about a half a straight lead. Wise Guys.
Got hit in the rear while turning.
Right
I could sit in your air. Yeah, I'm still behind.
losing ground.
to Dubba Dub's first team. That's the battle, but Dubba Dub getting worldly slaves so far.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Zombie 77 got into some action as well, it looks like.
J-Cole maintaining his lead from out front.
J-Cole, unfortunately, getting bounced around at Daytona a little bit. Getting some bad luck thrown his way.
30.
A cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A cherry of thundering fury.
Looks like we're going to get a fight here.
He's in the
Ben
big
Martinez,
show.
see how this works. Ditch and log in. Ready for action with J-Cole. Well, actually, not as maybe he's moving forward. He is getting tracked down. Trying to find out who that is. Looks like it's Jigsaw trying to get down to 21st and 2nd. And he's pushing it. He's sliding.
Boy, 78. You guys just played.
Ford Mustang. Now J-Cole possibly following J-Cole. Being lapped out. Looks like Hudson just pulls over. That's what happened. J-Cole's probably going to incur that lap stop.
Yeah.
All right. Jeez Louise. Sorry about the technical issues there, folks. I got you back down onto the track, or we did. And we are live with our leader, J-Cole. Tom, thanks for bearing with me there. And, yeah, let's do what we do.
Yeah, so
Boy, 78.
passing in Bristol is hard. It's hard to get by the way.
I am hitting the gas. You gotta check out sometimes, you know.
You can tell they're really driving hard. He almost took them both out there on the turn.
Inside.
Oop.
Clear.
3 wide.
Remember, it has to be 2 cars spinning and losing full momentum.
All right, Braden.
Caution.
Didn't have nitro.
Yeah, wise guys park themselves. There's a spot open for somebody if you're in top 6.
Which pit road is it that we go down again?
Now whichever pit road your pit box is on, bud.
J-Cole passing John Will. Left out.
The room by himself. Yeah, I will.
4 car went inside and did all.
But your new leader is Jigsaw.
Mike,
Yeah,
that one's
they won't let me invite anybody.
I didn't laugh. Jigsaw got loose.
Yeah, you can definitely see him getting loose and trying to make adjustments to that extra tire wear.
these guys, my tire strategy is back on top. Turn into dust, replace
Now,
it.
to the folks at home, as you see our multi-stream there on the right, since we did do a heat race tonight, not all three of those guys are streaming in this race right now. They are already qualified for the future.
Jigsaw is your leader currently at the moment.
Loose.
So how does that work there, Tom? These guys are battling for, how many guys are battling for how many spots here? So top 10 make it in, and how many did we have in this race? So, awesome. Just shows you how competitive
Peter, what's
the
the lap?
Gears Racing Series can be and how many people are really having fun
38.
with this.
Yeah, I mean, these guys like this that's on the line. It can't be every single lap because heat races is kind of competitive. A lot of people are not running like that.
Tommy, when this race is over, make sure you screenshot everything, okay?
Sorry, Trey.
You know, 3%, 4%ers can get away
Oh,
with
you
it.
were putting in okay, cool.
Yeah.
It does get cold. I mean, we haven't put the lap time in. I anticipated this to come at a significantly earlier point. It is wild here at the heat race. A lot of the wall, the wall. We have people taking the PCs, just rubbing the tub. That team's been waiting.
Oh, as the 21 spins, Jigsaw.
Oh,
Thank
Just one so far.
21's around.
and the leader's going to change
Still
hands
one.
again. Going to be J. Cole now.
Yeah, Jigsaw, I got a tap there and it sent me to the wall, which put me back.
J. Cole all over Jack the Gamer.
8 pitting.
They are loose. That's what I feel like after. Oh. Keaton stream was live. How fun. Love me some Keaton.
Well, I mean, we've been
One.
live with Keaton up on the top right this whole race, but I had his audio on because I covered during the glitch. Forgot to turn the audio off. So, anyways, I think we're back to full strength now.
Okay. As you see a lot of people banging off the wall. There's 3 different ways you can ride this track. The low line, which burns you up a little bit. The high line, which you can get fast, get a good run off of, or you can kind of what they call diamond diamond the corners to get a good groove, but you run that right rear getting real hot on you.
Who should we be following along right now there, Tomsky?
J. Cole, I do believe, is your leader. There's some action behind him, and it's been good racing between the Rowdy Toyota and the 3-car. Top 6 make it into this race tonight. Again, this is the heat race for the Gears Cup Series, presented by TA Broadcasting. A lot of Fords, a lot of Toyotas. They seem to be the new, the what's in. A lot of people moving from them, staying with them, not moving from them, excuse me, and less with Chevy present.
Thanks for coming out tonight, and yes, long live Gears.
Long, viva la Gears,
Alex
if
is
you will.
one of our drivers. He is featured on our stream in the bottom, middle, bottom right.
Definitely
He
looking
received a
forward.
feature, so he's not featured right now in the heat race.
Yeah, but he will be featured in his debut in the 48 car tonight. Congratulations for the opportunity. I do know that Alex Bowman is his favorite driver, so he's a fan of a hack. But good for him. Good for him. Just kidding. Just kidding. He's not a hack. That was a comment made by Denny Hamlin.
Oh,
calling him a hack.
Right. Hack driver. Got it.
Yeah. Getting hot and heavy here between the 51 and the 4.
Some solid racing. That was a great pass right there.
It was a great pass. Oh, and J. Cole getting a little aggressive and nailing him in the back end. Give him a little love tap. Going hard in the paint. Let's find some other action around here. Let's just see some driving. It looks like everybody's kind of spread out right now. Just running the lines. Let's see. Who do we got? Agnostic Tree in the 14. Let's ride along with him as he's racing against Dub. And behind him, the 21 Menards Ford Jigsaw. Oh, Agnostic Tree turns and spins, and he is spun around in that again. Oh, and he collides with another car. And that may be a caution, possibly. Let's see what they decide in the tower. Do believe things will keep rolling.
I guess he got out of the way fast enough. They didn't feel the need to call a caution.
Dub getting loose. See what we got here. Jimmy Red, give him some TV time. In the 78 Chevy Camaro. It'll be fun when we can race.
Jimmy Red.
Jimmy Red. And Beefville in the 83, they're trying to run him down. Agnostic Tree back together again. Jimmy Red, a new driver as well, trying to make the feature tonight.
You know, look at these drivers here in this heat race. I mean, they are really putting together some good lines. I know there's been some spins and whatnot, but these are the drivers who are going to be towards the bottom of our pack, and that's no offense to them. That's just showing you the level of drivers and the level of racing. As they get to be wide around the corner.
Oh,
and they kept it together. And he spins, he didn't keep it together.
That is John Will in the 95, and I think he might park it tonight. I think his night is over.
As we see the Hertz 83 Chevy getting by, and the 14 Mustang coming by, and it just definitely looks like Jimmy Red got hung out to dry there. As we see the 14 get spun into the inside wall there.
Wow. Should give B-Phil a little 83, little TV time there. Race with that, keep with that pack. It seems like that's where the action's at right now on the track. J. Cole having to deal with John Will. Good battle between Squid and Quick and Jigsaw, but that quickly has transpired. And wow, another accident.
The cars are just spinning. That tire wear is really starting to eat into them.
And Trenoir, this is what times 3 is all about. It is wet, it is wild, it is hot, it is heavy. Shout out to Throat Goats. And there is a caution on the track.
Yeah, I heard
caution is on the track.
Down. I figured they might be calling a yellow flag and get these boys lined back up.
Yeah, it's going to take a few laps to get these bad boys lined up, but it looks like it's going to be a sprint to the finish. I would imagine everybody's going to pit. And it looks like something happened here. Let's see the result. And it looks like that is the end of the heat race. And we didn't have the lap counter, so it looks like
so I
our
guess
winner.
we missed it because of the lap counter.
Yeah, did have a lap counter, so it kind of makes things kind of sloppy here. We do apologize, but your winner is Mark the Fat Shark. Second looks like it's going to be Jigsaw. He's going to make the big dance. Agnostic Tree finishes third to make the dance. Oh, excuse me, never mind. Looks like B-Phil wins. Mark the Fat Shark. I was going by starting or the previous lap times. So B-Phil, Mark the Fat Shark, J. Cole, Jigsaw, Dub-a-Dub, and Jimmy Red make the show. Unfortunately, Agnostic Tree, Jack the Gaber, Zombie 77, John Will do not make the dance. So unfortunately, that is where they stand. And they're going to get that list together. As we'll take a quick break if you want their Trenoir while they get that lobby set up.
can't decide what keeps me holding on. I just can't decide what keeps me hanging. Nail me to the wall, crucify my needs, keep me holding on. Your lips taste so sweet, but your tongue cuts like a sword. Smile warm like the sun, but her eyes dark like the storm. Bipolar succubus, wicked through and through. Got more than I ever bargained for when I met you. Thought you were the one for me, believed it to be true. But when you pulled me close, you left me broken in two. I just can't decide what keeps me holding on. I just can't decide what keeps me hanging. Nail me to the wall, crucify my needs, keep me holding on. Her skin is soft like silk, but her nails spring forth the pain. Twisted in a tangled web, a twisted turn in vain. Bipolar succubus, wicked through and through. Got more than I ever bargained for when I chose you. Thought you were the one for me, believed it to be true. But when you pulled me close, you left me broken in I just can't decide what keeps me holding on. I just can't decide.
Welcome back to the Gears Cup Series at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bristol 250, presented by TA Broadcasting. Just wanted to shout out and stop on by Danny Z's Pump and Dump. With full service and a passion for the customer, you will leave smiling and satisfied. Whether it's a total rub down or hauling a huge load, we service all makes and models. So stop by Danny Z's Pump and Dump Auto Center and tell them that Danny sent you, and receive a free hot Carl. Load after load will keep you coming. Thank you, Danny Z's, for that shout out and for your sponsorship and support. Again, we are moments away from the Bristol 250, 250 laps on the 1 mile track that will make you shit your pants. Literally shit your pants. I am Tom Torrey,
I don't know if
aka
I want to
Force
shit my
Spoke.
pants, Tom.
I know. And alongside me is none other than Trenoir, Andrew
Howdy, folks.
Bisek. Looks like I am set to receive an invite, and here we go. Your invite's passed around like they're free. As we are set for the 250. I do believe they will probably take a pace lap just to get lined up.
Hey, shout out to Dallas 244809. Let's go, DD King.
Thank you for stopping by the stream and hanging out with us tonight. Supporting your buddies. And honestly, I'm happy to be back in the booth, Trenoir. This is going to be fun. Some good action.
Super glad to have you back. It's always nice to have a spotter out there, so that way I can keep the action flowing a little better for those folks at home and someone for me to talk to so they don't have to just listen to my ass all night.
Well, it's awesome that you got 3 onboard dashes here. And they will take a lap to get started. Cross that line. Again, damage is off because of NASCAR Heat's physics and the damage model that they have. There was talk of doing that as far as having the damage on, but they just feel it's too much for risk. Again, Daytona 250 winner John Militia in the 88 not here tonight. He has prior engagements, which is with his employer. So couldn't get out of work to be here and go for race or win number 2. As our pole sitter Ace Sniper is set and ready to go. Looks like they are ready to go as well. And we are off and running. Ace Sniper gets a big jump. This is what we came to do. Out and away as you see them fanning out through 1 and 2. Looks like everybody got through clean. So far, so good. Somebody shoved to the bottom back there. And Sniper out to an early lead in that Jack Links Menards Ford. X Factor Mike in second there, along with Cunning Win in third. Tenacious Z in fourth. And I'm old and can't see back that far to see who's in fifth. But good racing up to this point. Again, the top 16 make the race. Again, 250 laps. Stage 1 is 62 laps, and they're about 5 laps in currently. I don't believe they're going to have to pit. They're going to be able to run this out and get wild.
I always like when they don't have to pit because it just makes for a much harder stage of racing.
Yeah, it does. I mean, if they did, we may see a caution here, so they may pit. It would behoove them to pit at that point.
Well, yeah, I mean, we watched that heat race. We saw how squirrely they got at the end there. I couldn't have seen them doing a whole bunch more laps. Let's jump on to Mark the Fat Shark here as towards the middle of the pack.
Yeah, good clean racing so far. Looks like people are fanning out a little bit, single file. Again, a hard track to pass on and pass cleanly. You kind of have to pick off your spots, almost as this kind of a sniper type deal. This battle for second, third is really the race to watch at the moment. You're back there with Mark the Fat Shark, Keaton, Jigsaw's out there. Looks like battle for second, third, and fourth is a good one. Again, we had 20 people qualify, 16 make it. Good heat race.
Ace
Cunning putting suppressor.
Good 5-6 car length lead. He's almost got the whole back straight.
Yeah, he gone. Battle for second, third, fourth, fifth on back. It's a good battle. It's great people. Good battle.
It's a good battle.
And it looks like we do have a caution on the track. Not sure what happened. Well, it looks like they are under caution. So we might see some pitting. Might see some new dance partners. Again, next week we will be at Texas Motor Speedway. Stay tuned for more details there the oncoming week at our socials. Good race so far. Ace Sniper probably a little upset. Working up such a massive lead.
Yeah, I mean, when you're really killing it like that, to get pulled back and give that back to the pack. Of course, you know, being a short track, they're not going to have that long straights to, you know, get that momentum built up. This is pure driving.
Absolutely. Well, I want to take a moment. I was searching around on eBay the other day. Found a beauty of a deal online. Too bad it's overseas. I'd have to haul it. A tank went up for sale on eBay earlier in the week.
You know, I think for $400,000, that's quite a steal.
That's a good deal. Good deal for a tank. If you can afford it, definitely make an offer. Looks like you can make an offer on that. As you see, Sniper gets out in first place. But yeah, definitely a good deal for a used Russian T-72 tank. Fully functional. Fully operational. Shout out to the folks in Ukraine. As we stand with you. Looks like Dubba Dub's going to be in third there. Cunnington in fourth. Tenacious Z in sixth. As they're going to grid up here shortly. This has been quite the race so far. Again, we do apologize. We didn't catch the accident. But it must be a minor one because they're getting set to go here pretty quickly. As they're going to grid up here. And I do believe coming out of 4 is when they will resume green flag racing. So Ace Sniper is your leader with X Factor Mike on the inside. (14 of 62 laps complete in this first stage, and away
This is what we came to do, Tom. This is what we came to do.
Gotta run that line.
Look at them all back there.
Oh, he hits the wall.
Gave it a
Sniper.
little bit much. Used to think Ace Sniper was a little mad. He wanted to get his line back.
Getting those fresh tires really will make a difference as well. Cunnington now in second place. Again, Ford Mustangs dominant here at Bristol. They were dominant at Daytona. Toyotas among us in third, fourth, and fifth. And then you see Lava Cakes there in eighth back there fighting for the Chevrolets and Hendrick Motorsports. Again, only 2 Hendrick cars tonight because of no militia. So you have Dynasty in the 24. And Lava Cakes making his debut for the 48. Taking the keys from All Bad Karma, which is a proud owners of Danny Z's Pump and Dump. Stop by there today. Again, mention Danny Z. Tell him he sent you. Get a free hot car.
Dude, I love the hot Carl.
I love the hot cars. Love hot cars. So the Mustangs out front is Ace Sniper 130 and then Cunnington. X Factor Mike is in third. Looks like. Hold on a second. They are starting to spread out again. A Sniper trying to break away from Cunning, but Cunning will not let him go so lightly. Getting around X Factor Mike, maybe just what he needed to start making a run at Sniper. Man, I wonder if the bank will let me take a loan out for that tank. Hunting win.
Maybe we could like co-sign on it.
Yeah, I don't know. We should talk about that. Let's talk after the race. Hunting win, tracking down Sniper. Oh, it'd be enormous.
Be huge.
So huge.
Ace Sniper's really just whooping some ass tonight. Nobody seems to be able to even get even a tiny run on him.
Cunning, you could tell he's trying, but you know if you overdo it in the corners, that's going to cost you not only lap time but your tires.
Riding along with X Factor Mike.
Yeah, that battle for third and fourth is heating up.
We do have X Factor Mike's hood cam featured on the right there.
And it looks like the 11 car making the pass is still Pringles. Making
Real
a move
clean pass
for
there.
third.
Real clean.
Pringles is one of those up-and-coming drivers, a younger one in the Gears Cup Series. But he's definitely a cool kid, and he's fast.
Well, and I mean,
JGR should
that was just a real clean pass there.
18 car is running right now. Let's see. Looks like I would imagine about sixth or seventh there.
We got Dynasty making a move on the outside there and getting a little bit into the wall, but he's really trying to work that outside line. We got B-Phil.
Yeah, that is a big group there.
This pack here, they're running good lines. Oh, as he gets into him a little, pinches him into the wall.
Yeah, that pack may be causing a caution here soon. As you know, in the front, they've kind of separated first, second, third, and fourth. They're going to incur that lap traffic pretty soon, and that could be a real game changer for you as we're halfway through stage one with 32 of 62 laps complete. Again, Ace Sniper 130 is your leader. Second is Cunning Wind with third still Pringles. Fourth looks like it to be Jimmy Red. If I'm not mistaken. No, if that is X Factor Mikey, excuse me. In fourth there. Again, long race. Stage racing, that's what they do. 18 car hanging around there in about 7th place for Tenacious Z. TD King, about 8th or 9th back there. Again, a lot of good clean driving so far, Tremor.
Yeah, I mean, we've only had one accident. It wasn't a major one. Get a view of the 18 car here for Dallas.
Yeah, he's trying to track down Alex Daigle in that 48. Alongside him is the Keaton A13, I believe. Gotta like that move on the outside, trying to pass Lava Cakes.
I was just thinking about that, Tom. Like, man, he's really making that outside line stick and work for him.
And at this track, fortunately, at NASCAR Heat 5, you can make multiple lines work on this track. Some tracks you can't. Like Texas, it's really kind of a one-lane track. If you don't know how to drive it, you're basically stuck running that one line and hoping that the person in front of you makes a mistake. Bristol, you can make work, but again, you have to time your pass. You have to be more precise with that. You can't just go willy-nilly in there unless you're going to piss a lot of people off. A Sniper walking away now in first place, working that high line. I don't know if you noticed, Trenoir, but sometimes you see those cars, the rear end starts to slide out from under them, coming out of 4, and it's sketchy. It's a sketchy situation. I don't drive a controller anymore, but knowing the wheel getting free like that, it's a weird experience to say the least. That Pringles in the 11 car in third, battling as Cunning Wind made a little mistake there. Pringles ready to pounce. Cunning Win, my pick here for tonight's race in that 41. Ford Mustangs ruling the day so far at the Bristol 250 here at Bristol Motor Speedway for the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting. Just want to let you know that the Gears Racing Series are currently looking for Cup Series drivers, as there are a few spots left on the roster. Many may qualify, but only 16 make the race, and we encourage any experienced potential drivers to inquire about full-time or part-time opportunities. Again, please contact us directly through TA Broadcasting through any of our socials. A man, B-Sag here, Trenoir, will get that message to one of our admins. Shout out to Trenoir for his magnificent work on the broadcast.
Hey, I'm just really glad you could jump back in the booth with me. It makes for a much better experience. I can just engineer things a lot easier, and you know, when you're here with me, I got someone to talk to, like I said earlier.
Absolutely.
Who's our leader right now? Because I'm doing all these engineering things over here. I can't.
Sniper is still the leader. Second place is Cunning Win. No, excuse me. Dale Pringles, as he's made a pass. As you may want to flip back to second place. Sniper's got a pretty good lead, but tire wear is starting to take effect. Again, they probably will lose more tire wear than run out of gas in this type of situation. But they're not going to have to pit anymore if they can't help it. But again, Sniper may be running real hot.
I see Sniper starting to run into some lap traffic up there. We'll see if that's any effect, or if these guys are able to catch any time on him due to that. Obviously, as it gets into him,
and we got a little action with Jimmy Red. Jimmy Red bouncing off the wall, coming out of 2, doing it again, and falling behind a lap down now as Sniper hit the wall as well. Not a good sign for Jimmy Red. Again, one of the newer drivers here to the Gears Cup Series.
We'll hop back on board with Sniper and see how that tire wear is affecting his line.
Oh, and we've got somebody around. Looked like that was Dynasty. Unfortunate for the Hendrick Motorsports team.
Yeah, you can see these guys are all over the track.
Yeah, tire wear has taken effect. As longer the run goes, you see the men separate from the boys. Yikes.
They need to know their limits and where those cars are going to be able to run. They're not going to be able to go balls out. And whatever Ace Sniper was able to do with his, lines and everything he's running, he is showing them what's up tonight.
Yeah, as we have about 10 laps to go here, it's time to put up or shut up in stage 1. Again, first place, Ace Sniper. Second place, Dale Pringles. Cunning Win in third. And fourth, X Factor Mike. I'll take a look to see what he's doing. He's dealing with Jimmy Red. Tenacious Z in fifth. Looks like J. Cole trying to track him down.
Cunning Win here.
Good racing with Jigsaw in the 34 car.
Oh, as he gets into the wall and X Factor Mike hits him.
Oh, Cunning Win in the wall. Unfortunate. And there could be a caution because there is less than 10 to go. Less than 5 to go, they do not. Looks like they're not going to throw a caution. So unfortunate for Cunning Win.
Issue or something like that, because he just kind of all of a sudden hit the sidewall and stopped dead in his tracks.
Yeah, it looks like that's where he still is. I do hope everything is okay with Cunning Win. Now, it looks like he's back on the track now. I don't know if he's a controller guy or something. Maybe his batteries died and he did not know it. Again, we are racing on Xbox consoles, if you will.
And we do have a mixture of guys that are racing controller and guys that race with the wheel.
Exactly.
Kind of just par for the course and, try to take care of those things ahead of time. And
as we have less than 3 laps to go here, Ace Sniper looking to put Dub a lap down before this thing is done.
So you see him kind of get out of the way
Unfortunate.
there and take some wall for his choice.
Yeah, Ace Sniper just running smooth, just trying to get through to get some stage points again. I think it's first through fourth gets the stage points.
Here at the Gears Cup Series, presented by TA Broadcasting, Horseboat alongside me, Trenoir. We're riding along with Ace Sniper 130, our leader for pretty much the entire race.
Yeah, this is the final lap that we're coming up to here. So Sniper's going to be first. Looks like second place now is going to belong to X Factor Mike as Pringles made a mistake. See if they can hold out. As Ace Sniper 130 wins stage one at the Bristol 250, they're going to take a pit stop. And that should mean we should take a pit stop too.
I'm going to send you on over to the pause screen and get you a little music for your wait as we get the second stage set up.
And we are back here live. This is what we came to do. Ace Sniper and X Factor Mike, both the pole sitter and the second place car, still on the front row as we get set for some green flag racing. This stage now will involve 58 laps as Sniper starts pulling away right off the bat. You see J. Cole there in the 4 Mobile 1 Ford Mustang with Tenacious D on the outside. Oh, a bumping and banging. Back there in row 4 with Lava Cakes and Stale Pringles. 51 Mark the Fat Shark in the rowdy 51 Toyota part-time driver. Was a full-time driver. Changed it up. Life happens. Ace Sniper has started to pull away. So right now, you have X Factor Mike, the battle for second, third, and fourth. That battle with Tenacious D has kind of hung around there all night. So has X Factor Mike. J. Cole had to get through some traffic to get up here and has battled to this point. J. Cole, one of the interesting prospects here, as he is new to our series as well. Trenoir, that mid-pack is bunched up. We can see some action over there, I would imagine, in the coming laps as these tires get warmed up.
Yeah, you can definitely see, stage action, getting them all packed back up. Some of these drivers now found their line. Being back in the pack with the big boys will be interesting to see how the second stage pans out.
Yeah, and banging doors is J. Cole and X Factor Mike as J. Cole to the inside trying to make a move. Tenacious D ready to pounce if any mistakes are made between the two. X Factor Mike trying to hold that high line, make it work. J. Cole almost forcing him up into the wall. I would imagine words will be spoken after that. Tenacious D pounces and takes over third.
This is a great race time. These guys
Yeah,
are
absolutely
really fighting for their positions.
Lava Cakes back there observing. In sixth, Ace Sniper, a sizable lead on these guys, has pulled away as Pringles trying to make a pass on Lava Cakes. As see Lava Cakes get loose coming out of 2. But X Factor Mike there losing a couple positions. He's not a guy that's going to panic. He will work
All
his
he
way
needs to
back.
Wait for his opportunity and pounce.
Exactly.
He's been here
And that's
before.
what you have to do. Yeah, he's been here plenty of times.
I mean, we all, if any of you out there were watching the first stage or the heat race, you can definitely see after these boys get about 60% of the rate of that stage in, they're gonna have to change their line. Those tires change.
Indeed. And I do believe we have our first DNF of the race. Looks like it'll be the 83 car of Brandon Phillips.
Well, that's too bad. He was actually running not too bad. I don't know if he had some connection issues or got into some tangles back there in the pack, but
who knows? I don't know if you want to flip it to the front cam there and get it to the second place car, to J. Cole. To let the people see the action that's behind them, as Ace Sniper does have a sizable lead. It is the Ace Sniper 130 show with the Jack Links Ford Mustang. Penske Ford. As we've completed 17 of the 58 laps now, if we have a caution, again, they will most likely pit. I have a suspicion that during the first segment there that to keep that position, some of them may have taken 2 tires on that stop. But again, this is Bristol. Anything can happen. Tenacious Z in third place and a Skittles 18 Toyota Camry. X Factor Mike as well, ready to engage. Tenacious Z, again, one of the new drivers to the Gears Cup Series, but a veteran driver. Very well-versed, very good. And man, I love me some Skittles, man. Oh, J. Cole hitting the wall is going to give up second place.
Yeah, that definitely cost him the position, but he's going to get it right back. As Skittles
wow,
that
is
Skittles
some racing right there.
A little too hard. I don't think he's going to be able to hold that.
No, but it's a damn good battle as Z just hits the wall a little bit. J. Cole hitting the black part of that line, that bottom line. That's not where you want to be. Factor Mike getting a little wild, and Pringles is around on the back stretch.
Out trying to catch,
but he caught it.
With these guys.
Yeah, he caught it. And J. Cole.
Oh, and there goes J. Cole.
Making
got
contact.
Into him a little bit. He's going to come
hit
into
Mike.
X
Factor Mike in the wall.
And he was able to hold it, and J. Cole came out the worst for it.
And now some separation begins.
Tenacious Z is going to take over in the second place spot. Ace Sniper got about 2 turns lead on all of these guys. But man, there is some hard racing going on here for second, third, fourth, and now fifth.
J. Cole has gotten wild, Trenoir. He has gotten wild. And I'm sure that move pissed a lot of people off. A guy this week in the drivers' discussion voicing some concerns of other people's driving. Tonight is the culprit at Bristol Motor Speedway. One of the many culprits.
I mean, it is a short track. What can I really say? I mean, I've only seen one race with these guys, but all I know is we're at a short track. There's going to be some crazy stuff happening. It always does at Bristol.
It's given. It is a given.
I don't want to put anybody up on any sort of pedestal here because, I mean...
No. I'm just talking shit about everybody. That's just what I do.
As we ride along with Tenacious Z now, as he takes a couple car length lead over X Factor Mike. We saw Pringles get taken out, or kind of take himself out a couple laps ago. They were all packed up, and now they're just kind of running their own line.
Oh, we got some contact with Cunning Wind, and something happened again. There must be an issue going on with the 41 car. X Factor Mike, you can see, trying to gain ground on Tenacious Z, kind of pushing it a little bit more. Trying to get away from J. Cole, but J. Cole sneaking back up again. This is a good battle for second, third, and fourth. And lurking back in about fifth is the 51 Rowdy car of Mark the Fat Shark.
Give the folks at home a little overhead view for a lap or two. Kind of makes me dizzy, but some people like it.
Crank it up. Riding along with the 51 car of Mark the Fat Shark. Currently in 5th place. I'm going to see where Ace Sniper's at. See if he's incurring any lap traffic. Not just yet. It looks like he has on Jimmy Red. So Tenacious Z will have to deal with that soon. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you. This is a Bristol 250 at Bristol Motor Speedway with the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting. I'm Horseboat alongside Trenoir, the dynamic duo.
Riding
representing
number 34, I Pet My Ducky, as you said. He is a rookie driver this season and tonight in the Gears Racing series.
It says a lot, Andy, that he's new to the league and immediately makes the show. That is a good impression, and he's having a decent run here tonight. Everybody's going to make mistakes in Bristol.
But what do I know? That's why I'm up in the booth.
All good. Yeah, Jimmy Red's kind of falling apart here. Unfortunate for him. Kind of was rooting for him. Happy he made the feature. Again, it's hard to make this top 16, man. It's not easy. You have to put work in. Some people, I've talked with, say they could just jump in and do this, and I would argue that you can't. You can't run clean, especially at a track like this. To run as good as these guys do, it takes effort. It takes work.
Well, I mean, look at this. We haven't had hardly any cautions that were major. I mean, we had some action, but nothing too bad.
Not yet. Dynasty going a lap down, and that is unfortunate for Team Hendrick. Chevy Camaros are just not showing up here tonight. Looks like we're at 44 laps, so 58. Coming up on 15 laps to go. Again, they're not going to have to pit this stage, fortunately for them, unless a caution does happen. Again, never say never. But again, here with 5 to go, their cautions are not enabled. Again, if you're unfamiliar, we do our own manual cautions. We do not use the cautions here on the game.
As we take folks at home on the hood can of Ace Sniper 130. Our current leader and whooping ass.
Yeah, he really has put the pedal to the metal. He's found the groove. The guy that's just walking away from the field tonight. Making the move from, I believe, the 42 to the 12. I've been kind of watching the battle between second on back. It's been pretty decent. No movement at this moment. We're coming up on 10 laps to go. Yes, there will be one more stage. There'll be the final stage. This is stage 2 of the Bristol 250. Your winner, Ace Sniper, in the first stage.
You can see that he's starting to get a little looser coming out of turn 4. Those tires definitely are getting worn out. You can see that little shake on the entrance into turn 1 there.
It's so easy with these Cup cars to just it'll break loose on you. And it's unfortunate. It depends on what preset you use. Again, we don't use custom setups in this league. It's the slider bar setups. It makes it a little bit more difficult to drive, people would argue. And people make adjustments in car during the game, or during the race on the game, rather than the custom setups. Again, Ace Sniper is your leader. Second place is Tenacious Z, followed by X Factor Mike and J. Cole.
We see Ace Sniper starting to incur some lap traffic here. Let's see if they make way for him to continue to increase his lead.
Yeah, you'd hope they would be nice. I know of a few drivers that may not let him pass so kindly, including myself. I don't want to go a lap down if I don't have to, especially with less than 10 to go as we are approaching 5 to go. Ace Sniper, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, is going to win the second stage. I think everybody is content. Looks like Mark the Fat Sharky has got knocked out of 5th place. But Tenacious Z in 2nd with X Factor Mike in 3rd. Looks like they are just content finishing that way. Again, this race has been dominated so far by Ace Sniper 130. Hell of a driver. And Ace Sniper is going to be your winner, with Tenacious Z in 2nd, X Factor Mike in 3rd, J. Cole in 4th. So coming around for the final time in stage 2. And a good race we've had so far. Only one caution. Here's 2 stages through at the Bristol 250. And congratulations to Ace Sniper. A heavily dominated race by the 12. Jigsaw taking 5th to get that final spot. As now they're going to pit.
So want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Bee Sting Extra Small Condoms. If you think size matters, well, guess again. Bee Sting Extra Small Condoms. Wrap your tool to get the job done right. Multiple variations to choose from, such as rib, ultra thin, mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, banana split, sweet plantain, hung horse honcho, and pocket shark. Best of all comes with a moist towelette. Try them all with our variety pack. Bee Sting brand condoms for the guy who packs a punch, but not a bunch.
Shout out to Bee Sting's Extra Small Condoms, available in all stores near you. Going into the final stage, Ace Sniper has come out to a healthy lead already, getting his groove on, as they say. Or excuse me, Tenacious Z getting his groove on as the new leader of the pack. Trying to hold Sniper off at bay as best as he can. Coming out of 4. Yeah, Tenacious Z now your leader.
What a turn of events, Tom. Ace Sniper has led the entire race until now.
Yeah, but there's definitely something to consider with strategy. He may be trying to save his tires a little bit. It looks like we have a caution on the track.
Oh my gosh, that could definitely change things up right now.
It definitely will do that. It looks like Jimmy Red was involved. He's in the pit lane there where he's not supposed to be on the back stretch. Again, we missed that, so I'm not sure what happened. But so far, Ace Sniper is in second here in this final stage. 133 of 250. It's a little bit over 100 laps to go. They'll have to make a pit this time by if it goes green, which they imagine they might on this caution, even though they're only a few laps old on the tires. All right, and the new game coming out here this spring by the Eskimo Brothers Studios. Use your sniffer as Private Nibbles track down the evil Cosmo Kitty in Poop Hunter. Call of the Cat Box. The first of its kind, first pooch and snooter on next-gen consoles takes America by storm. A shit storm. Assemble your pack and find the coveted Cat Box to feast the glory of K9ica. Get it today. That is Poop Hunter, Call of the Cat Box. Rated M. Rated M for mature. As we see pits, people in the pits. Some bold moves staying out. Looks like lap traffic, I believe. Lava Cake's in that group, as well as Dynasty. Jimmy Red. Jigsaw, I do believe, is the leader at this current moment. We'll get a check on that. Shout out to Poop Hunter, Call the Cat Box.
Dude, that
got to play a demo.
So cool.
Yeah, I got to play a demo with our sponsorship deal. I don't know if you got that opportunity, but it was a crunchy good time.
Oh my gosh, my dogs loved it.
So again, we got about 120 laps to go. Apparently, I can't do math on a Saturday night. Jigsaw looks like is your leader. He did not pit. I think he's banking on possibly having another caution and wanting to get up to the front because it is incredibly hard to pass.
It's a bold move, Tom.
It's definitely a bold move. See if it pays off for him. I think they're now going to do lane choice, and I think Jigsaw is going to be on the outside, Tenacious Z on the inside. Rest of the field will line up as follows. A Sniper, X Factor Mike, J. Cole, looks like Mark the Fat Shark. Oh, got some ramming in the back. Unfortunate for Hendrick tonight.
My kind of Saturday night.
Woo! Break out those bee sting extra small condoms.
You know it. You know I got that sponsorship deal. What's up?
What's up? What is up? Good for you. All right, as we're set to go green this time by, and away we go. This is what we came with Luton, but at the Bristol 250 presented by TA Broadcasting. Jigsaw is off and running. Again, he did not pit on the restart here during the caution. So he's on older tires. Second is Tenacious Z, and third is Ace Sniper 130, number 20 X Factor Mike.
Quick.
Yeah, Tenacious Z goes to the inside. See if he can complete the pass here going into 3, and he does. No, he has it as Jigsaw fighting. And there's a battle in the middle of that pack,
too. How is he making that stick? He's not going to be able to do that for this entire stage.
Again, this is a testament to the clean racing here at the Cups, Gears Cup Series. I said Cups, D Cups. Tenacious Z still racing really clean on the inside. Wow, they're door to door, but no contact. Trying to close the door, and he can, and
You know, Tom, I'm going to take you back to
Jigsaw.
our ASC days here. Something that, you know, some of those veterans told me when I was racing with them, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you're racing right at the start. It's gonna come out in the wash.
Yeah, it definitely will. As the old saying goes, you can't win the lap or win the race in one lap, but you definitely can lose it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can see Tenacious Z's past him. I mean, there's no way he's going to catch him now. Those tires are soft. And, in fact, I expect to see Jigsaw continue to drop a couple positions, unfortunately. It was a bold move. I just don't think there's any way he's going to be able to continue to be as fast with the old tires.
And I do believe you do get a bonus point for leading a lap, so that's important. Every point matters here. Again, only two races in, and we see a spin on the backstretch. We'll see if a caution gets called there. That is unfortunate for the driver involved. Looks like they're back in racing, but who knows? Maybe they'll get lapped here pretty quick. Tenacious Z is your leader, followed by Jigsaw on the 21 and the 12 of Ace Sniper 130. 148 laps in of 250. Almost home. Jigsaw now falling to third. And like you said, continuing to fall off is Jigsaw because he is on those older set of tires. But this is very interesting now, Trenoir, because Ace Sniper was that guy who walked away from everybody. It looks like Tenacious Z is not really doing that. He's just maintaining the lead, but Ace Sniper is running him down.
You know, it makes me wonder, are these guys teammates, or do they chat? Maybe they sent some settings, or just Tenacious Z made a couple adjustments during the stage break and, you know, found that sweet spot.
Well, they're definitely not teammates because they're on two different teams between Joe Gibbs and Penske there, but they may know each other outside of this realm.
I guess you're saying, my bad. But either way, like, Tenacious Z must have definitely made some adjustments, or just driving a different line. So we see Sniper get a little loose there and get some contact with the wall.
Yeah, he is definitely trying to run him down. Jigsaw still maintaining their X Factor Mike all over him. Both of them battling for third. J. Cole lurking in fifth. What a good race we have on our hands. 153 laps in so far of 250.
No points for laps led.
Thank you all for joining us.
Zombie or Base Puppy said in the chat.
Thank you, Base Puppy. Appreciate that. One of the admins here for the Gears Cup Series. And a battle for first, second, third, and fourth.
We
Some good action here tonight.
He's running a little bit lower of a line, and he's going to make a move here.
It was kind of cool. You saw coming out of four there, 3 different lines. Pretty awesome. Kind of see the variation of what runs and what's working for them and what isn't.
Well, now as we see those tires starting to get worked in, you can see what the different draft patterns are doing to the cars as well. As we
see Ace Sniper trying to go the inside,
make a move, and it actually, you can see that he got a little help here.
Making contact with Tenacious Z. Oh, and he hits the wall. Sniper going for the lead on the inside. Can he get there? Can he make that inside stick?
The next factor, Mike's going to pull inside and try to give him some help. But he didn't have enough momentum to pull up.
Ace Sniper battling for first position with Tenacious Z. Tenacious Z hanging on for dear life. Hitting the wall coming out of fourth.
And there he finally cleared him.
Wow, Tenacious E holds off the scare for a moment. But like part 2 and 3 of a trilogy, A Sniper is back for more. It's one of those sons of bitches that won't die.
Nope, and he's going to make a move here.
Wow. Bumping and banging, but good competitive race here at the Gears Cup Series.
Yeah,
all
he's
these
gonna
cars
get
you
this
see on
one.
your screen is the lead lap, and he clears them for the lead. A Sniper back in the lead. Your stage 1 and 2 winner. And he's trying to leave with the lead. You see now Jigsaw still putting up a fight here. Got to respect on old tires. He's still holding it together.
He's still running with the pack.
He is. He is. Nothing wrong with third place at this point in the race. 163 laps of 250 ran.
Sure looks like Ace Sniper kind of just said, all right, boys, I'm out of here. I'll see
Yeah.
you at the finish.
He's had enough. Made a good move. And again, we've said it 1,000 times tonight, but it is hard to pass here. You have to time it up right. You have to kind of declare your lane there.
That was some beautiful racing.
It was. It's a great battle.
Take you back on board with X Factor Mike.
He's battling J. Cole hard, and they have had some run-ins tonight with each other. Solid outing for both drivers. Again, X Factor Mike, little known fact, amazing controller driver, one of the best I've ever known. Moving to the wheel this year.
Interesting.
Full time. Yeah. He's very talented. But all of these drivers up here are, you make this race, you've got some talent. J. Cole getting a little loose coming off of 2. Again, A Sniper's your leader with Tenacious Z.
So it makes me
Jigsaw,
wonder, was he really just holding back? Or did he...
Just picking a spot. I mean, sometimes it's one of those things where you want to make your tires go a little bit longer, so you kind of just hang with them and run with them, even though you could probably pass him, and you just have to pick your poison, man, because if you make, even when you go to make the pass, if that guy in front of you makes the wrong move and could screw your whole day up. You have to be careful. These cars snap so loose, so easy. They snap loose so easy, and it just makes it a difficult time to get back into the race once you're spun out. You can get back up. If you're a lap or 2 down, you can definitely make up some time here. But as far as it goes, your night will be pretty much done if you can't do that. Brutal. I went all John, man. I'm tired.
It's been a long race, and we're towards the end of it.
J. Cole now making a move on Jigsaw there. We got 75 laps to go, roughly.
I feel like I'm, about 15 laps?
Oh, J. Cole! Almost going into the inside wall, coming back up, correcting himself. Saved the car. Good on J. Cole. Definitely glad he saved the car there. Didn't want to make any other contact. Lord knows A Sniper did not want to caution there.
Fortnite 12.
Well, Fortnite. Oh, I'll tell you why. I can tell you why. So there's multiple things that you have to have for league racing. First of all, being to be able to set your lap counter, your set limits, because we run 50% on the laps. We don't race a whole race 100%. That would take about 3 hours. We like to be timely with our races, so we go 50%. But you can't do that in NASCAR Ignition. That's one thing. 2, mirrors are nearly impossible. You don't have mirrors to run, so people who depend on mirrors are looking back. It's incredibly hard for that to happen. Private lobbies, as Nate Base Puppy has just mentioned, is a big deal. It really factors into having a legitimate league, and with Ignition, you just can't do that right now. Hopefully for 22, they can fix a lot of the things that are damaged with that game, and I believe it starts from the top down. when it comes to Ignition, I get on my pedestal and preach just how bad that motorsports game really botched that whole project. Be nice to be racing with the next-gen cars and moving forward with the real-life NASCAR drivers, but that's just not a possibility this season, unfortunately. Contact being made between Pringles and Jigsaw. Tenacious D is still in second. Ace Sniper is your leader. X Factor Mike and Pringles is in the wall coming out of 2, and we've seen that all too familiar. And J. Cole going hard in the paint. Almost wrecking Jigsaw and X Factor Mike, but X Factor Mike taking advantage and moving up into third. But Jigsaw going to battle. Again, Jigsaw on an older set of tires. Bold move indeed. Paying off so far. But there has to be a caution for him to really benefit from that run. There's still a lot of people that play that game. This game still, you betcha. With the NASCAR community being the way they are, they've either gone to iRacing or if they've stayed with Xbox NASCAR Heat seems to be it. The community for Ignition is very, very small. Tenacious Z now pulling away from the rest of the group there that are beating and banging for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And I'm actually going to move back there to X Factor Mike's view. And we got a crash. We do have a crash between Stale Pringles and J. Cole. We are going to have a caution.
Get into each other from X Factor Mike's view. I had it pulled up. I'm feeling like we're going to see a caution from that one, though, Tom.
That is definitely a caution as Dubba Dub and Mark the Fat Shark get into each other, with Sniper being your leader. And I do believe coming across the line there will be a caution.
That's big tying right there. Big tying.
Big time.
Means everybody's going to be able to get a fresh set of tires.
Well, are they calling it or are they not calling it? I don't believe that.
How did they not call a caution from that? I mean, that was pretty significant.
That was pretty significant. That just changed things.
But I guess that's why I'm in the booth and you're here with me.
Yeah, that definitely, I believe, should have been a caution. I don't know if Base Puppy wants to touch base on that one. But they definitely saw 2 cars crash into each other. Again, A Sniper is your leader. Walking away. Tenacious Z is your second place driver. Trying to get around lap traffic with X Factor Mike in third. Looks like almost 190 laps of 250, so about 60 laps to go here. These guys will have to pit at least once to make it to the end. Appreciate all of you stopping out here tonight to check out the action. Ace Sniper has walked away. He is lapping cars, probably texting on his phone, checking his social media. He has checked out, folks. What is up, Dallas? How are you this evening, sir?
Says, by the rules, it's not if 2 cars go around. It's based on a complete loss of momentum, meaning if they get going quick enough, it won't be a caution.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification. .55 laps here, next time by. Again, next week, Texas Motor Speedway, big showdown there. That'll be a fun track to take part in.
Yeah, I mean, it's
that
been
could
a
get wild.
great racing action tonight, Tom. Great, and I can't wait to see what's in store later on in the season once points battles start to heat up and, you know, maybe some rivalries start to take place throughout the season. This is going to be a really good Race League to broadcast, and I'm really appreciative to be able to come in.
Yeah, not a problem. It's what we came to do.
Thanks, Larry.
Oh, don't worry, Dallas. That's the comical fix. Thank you for stopping out, brother. Don't worry about it. You'll get the 9 card next week for Texas for sure. Bristol is a tough track. I think my lap time here when I was practicing during the week was a 15.664. I would have made the dance, I believe. But I don't think I would have ran it real qualifying. Tenacious Z holding second place down with X Factor Mike in third and Jigsaw in fourth.
You see Base Puppy said it'll be our Larry Mack.
Larry Mack without the wrinkles.
Can we get a confirmation from Larry on that rule? In fact, there was a rule that was put in place for this race tonight that I don't think we talked about pre-race.
Oh, yeah. Well, so there was an issue in this game where you can bank off the walls in a certain way to get a much faster lap time, essentially bumping you and giving you extra speed out of the corner. Now, there was discussed in the league drivers chat this week about it. There was some speculation on if it would happen, but apparently all was well through that. Drivers here really heed the instructions from the admins. We do have a rule book in place with infractions in place should something go awry. Do appreciate everybody stopping out here tonight for the Bristol 250 with the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting. Big shout out tonight to our sponsors. Couldn't thank you enough. Flaccid Franks, Bee Sting, Extra Small Condoms, and Poop Hunter Call of the Cat Box. Again, your dominant driver of the evening, a sniper winning stages 1 and 2. Essentially could go on to win tonight. Maybe lap the entire field. He's so fast. If you can sit consistent 5, 6, 5, 7s every lap, you're going to be super fast. And Lava Cake's having trouble with the 48 car, and somebody else is in the wall. That is no bueno. Mark the Fat Shark looking to get a lap back here, taking over or trying to pass the second place car. Again, 207 laps of 250 complete. Starting to get into our pit window.
Yeah, looks like Alex Daigle has gone into the pits. I saw as his stream came up. He always likes to run these ads, so I get to see them every time, and so does everybody else. As we see him come out of the pits there in our multi-broadcast view.
And just like that, X Factor Mike is in the pits, hey? Okay. I love all the dash cams. I love it.
Oh, the Eskimo Brothers multi-stream. You gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Thank you, video game company Eskimo Bros. Keeping it real.
They came in, hooked up the multi-stream for us. You know, it's a network.
It is a network of brotherhood, you could say.
Here on the Gears Cup Series with Horseboat, my buddy Tom, Trenoir, Andy, B-Sag here, killing the Gears Cup Series. Ace Sniper has led just about the entire race. Maybe like 5 laps he didn't lead coming out of stage 2. He has now taken a commanding lead as we were riding around with him. Let's take a look around and see what we've got going on in the rest of the track. Hop back in with X Factor Mike. That Racers.com Toyota Camry, number 20.
Gotta love the work put in by these guys tonight. We only have a couple, I think maybe one, maybe two drivers who have DNF so far out of the 16 who made the race. And I do believe it's Cunning, Win, and B. Phil.
As we see D.D. King pull into the pits with Ace Sniper, looks like right in front of him.
Yep. Do believe your leader is Tenacious Z at this moment.
We'll see how long Tenacious Z waits to head on in and get his tires if he can gain any position on Ace Sniper.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to, but...
Well, I just put him a lap down.
Yeah, but I mean, Ace Sniper is so fast, he's going to get that back right here.
Oh, absolutely. Here he goes. Gotta like what you see from the drivers tonight.
I'm sorry, Tom, could you say that again, bud?
I said 30 laps to go at the line.
Okay.
Riding, we got X Factor Mike there in fourth. Had a pretty good night as he goes to take a pass on the inside to Tenacious Z and successfully passes him on fractured tires, obviously.
Tenacious Z is going to head on in. I'm going to stick with him. This pit should be pretty quick. I want to see where he is at when he comes out. Gotta love our multi-stream presented by Eskimo Brothers there on the right. Allows us to stay in the race action while we hang out with Tenacious Z in the pits here.
Yeah, we got cars hitting the front stretch on the wall, keeping it together. Good grief, getting loose off of 4, and that was Keaton, A13.
Tenacious Z exiting the pits. Let's see if we can get any momentum and see where he ends up being.
With 25 laps to go, they haven't had a caution here. Mike is third right now, X Factor Mike. Gotta like what you see from these drivers at Bristol tonight. Again, a tough race. Strategy comes into play in the final stage, more than likely than not, on when you pit. Roll the dice. Hopefully it pays off for you. We're riding along with Ace Sniper making moves. Got 20 laps to go here soon.
If I can get maybe a running order from Larry Mack up in the booth.
Yeah, the all-knowing Larry Mack.
If we could get the leader and second place cars shouted out to us. It looks like our broadcast booth is a little disconnected due to the technical issues at the moment. I know Factor Mike's in third, but not sure exactly who is in front of him. Pretty sure
it's like J. Cole. J. Cole just pitted now, so I think he had a hand in being a part of the leadership. coming up on 15 to go. X Factor Mike is now in second place, and I do believe your leader is Ace Sniper.
12 cars the leader. Thank you, Base Puppy.
Yeah, Ace Sniper is your leader, and he has a commanding lead at that. X Factor Mike is tracking him down. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead. But he has time. Not much, though. It's 15 laps remaining.
Now is where the action's going to start happening. I mean, some of these guys have fresh tires, some of them don't. Some of them might have only taken a couple tires to get a quicker lap, to gain a little position. It'll be really interesting to see how the end of this race shakes out. Ace Sniper has been most dominant this evening.
Yeah, Ace Sniper really putting the lead on. About a 5.2 second interval now.
Like
trying to track down.
Shout out to all the viewers that came to watch us tonight. Definitely appreciate all the love and coming to hang out with me and Horseboat and watch Ace Sniper kick all these guys' asses tonight.
Yeah, we do apologize for some of the technical difficulties. Just getting back into the groove. Hopefully you bear with us for a race or two as we get our shit together.
Shout out to Throat Goats.
Throat Goats for life. We're going to play that after this is over. And we have 10 to go, or 9 to go now at the line.
Looks like Factor Mike was passed back up, is back now in third.
Yeah, as Pringles now is taken second. Good for Pringles, having a good night tonight. Good finish for Joe Gibbs. Ace Sniper getting a little loose.
Hey, thanks, Aiden, for the kind words. We always appreciate it.
Ace Sniper, all he has to do is maintain this 6-second lead over Stale Pringles and X Factor Mike, and he has got this in the bag with 6 to go. 5 to go at the line, and he is going to pass J. Cole and put him a lap down. Unfortunate for J. Cole in the Mobile One Sport.
He is taking pics and texting somebody because he is on cruise control this evening, Tom.
Yeah, he's made that Penske team, Menards Jack Link's Ford Mustang, look deliciously awesome tonight. Has dominated this race from beginning to end. So we got 3 laps to go. Going to be a proud win for Team Penske. First win for them this season. Hopefully for them, first of many. But a good showing here by the Fords tonight.
Hope all you folks can come out and join us next Saturday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern for Texas. It's going to be a hell of a show. The sponsors are just rolling in, so make sure you tune in and catch some of our awesome new stuff to share with you folks, including some incredible racing from Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, as we approach the final lap here, as you guys see, Ace Sniper 130 taking it home in the Menards number 12 Ford Mustang. And let's see who's going to finish second and third here. Looks like Pringles made some contact. Somebody hit the back wall as I'm looking on another dash cam here. Looks like Pringles will finish second. X Factor Mike third. And we'll have to look. Tenacious Z looks like he will finish fourth. What a show tonight from the Gears Cup Series. Great show, drivers. Congratulations to Ace Sniper 130 for the victory. Again, first win for him this season. Second race of the year.
Ace Sniper 130, head on down to the winner's circle. You are tonight's winner and the most obvious victor. We'll get a finish order here for you folks coming up shortly after the load screen finishes. Factor Mike, you're not kidding. That was one hell of a race.
I'm going to see if I can get Sniper in the booth.
And there is your finish order. We've got Ace Sniper 130 in first with a lap time of 15.623. Very, very fast. In second, X Factor Mike. In third, number 18, Tenacious Z 1-3. In fourth, number 11, Stale Pringle 298. In fifth, number 4, J. Cole 1721. In sixth, Jigsaw. In seventh, Mark the Fat Shark. In eighth, number 19, Keaton A13. In ninth, number 10, D.D. King. In 10th, number 48, Lava Cakes 93. In 11th, number 34, I Pet My Ducky. In 12th, number 13, Dubba Dub. And in 13th, number 24, Dynasty 247. And we did have a couple DNFs tonight. I hope and wish them better luck next week.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for B-Phil and Cunningwind to not make the race or not finish the race as Cunningwind had had a decent race at Daytona. Definitely unfortunate for them as we are getting guys into the booth now with us here. Ace Sniper, do you have a copy, sir?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on that victory at the Bristol 250. We're watching you all night just clearly dominate. What was your strategy going into that race?
I did the practice that we had on, I think it was Thursday, and I learned a lot more than I expected to. I was running the high line for about the first half of practice, and even though it seemed pretty fast, I just didn't like the way it felt, so I tried a different line a little bit lower, and it felt way better. And I was kind of slower, but I decided to stick with that tonight, and it ended up working out really well. That car was glued to the track.
Yeah, it really did look like that. Going into that final stage, Tenacious Z got a jump on you there on the restart, and you kind of rode around with them for a little bit. Were you just kind of picking your battle there, or was he really just running a good line and gaining some track position on you?
Yeah, he had a really good line going. It's hard to pass no matter how fast you are on the bottom usually until the tires wear out at least.
Right.
So when I was behind him, I was just kind of sitting there for a little while, and then he started to slip a couple times. So I was like, nah, I could probably get by, and went by on the bottom. And once I got by him, I knew they'd have some more racing back there, and made it a lot easier.
Yeah, you slammed the door shut, and some fortunate things happened for you, as there was a little bit of an accident, but no caution was called. Definitely, I would imagine a decent call if they were able to get back in line and driving again. But again, congratulations. First win for you and Team Penske this year, and all the best for you going forward here, going on the season. I imagine we're going to be talking to you much more as the season goes on.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you. And another interesting driver here to finish second, runner-up here tonight with a solid run. X Factor Mike in the booth here with us tonight. Do you got a copy here, 20?
Yeah, P3 for the 20.
Oh, P3, okay. Who finished second then? Because we saw
that
the list.
That was Pringles.
Oh, that was Pringles. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Well, congratulations to you for finishing third. You had a solid run all night. Seemed to dodge some unfortunate events for other people But tell us a little bit about your race and your experience.
Yeah, well, it all started great. I qualified on the front row, which was huge. Avoided the heat race, and was able to kind of stay in the top 5 pretty much all race. I don't think I was ever below the top 5. I was running with a lot of the same guys the whole race. Really clean race. There was a few bounce offs the wall, and that caused some issues, but was able to get through there cleanly. There's very few cautions, which was really cool. Everyone drove a really great race. Had pretty good speed in the car. I was kind of holding on to the track position I had all night. Was running really solid. Nothing for the 12 car. Couldn't pass on the bottom. Was trying to keep it off the guys as much as possible. But really clean race. Great run for everyone at JGR. I think everyone was top 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, really solid race. Really glad to get a top 3 out of that.
And if you could answer a question for us, the 41 car with Cunning Wind, was there a connection issue with him tonight, or what was the issue?
I don't have a confirmation, but I think he had an issue with his wheel. I think he had some type of hardware issue, and he was unable to get that going, and he was lapsed down. I think he just lagged out. But tough day for him. He had a really good car early. He was running there in the top 2, but yeah, just unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate, but again, top 5 for you. Good finish here tonight, and that is kind of a wrap here for the Gears Cup Series tonight. Again, next week we will be at Texas Motor Speedway. If you don't have anything to add, we could cut off here and go on and enjoy our evening for the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting here on Twitch.tv. Again, follow us on socials as you see fit, and again, if you are interested in trying out, please contact us directly through this channel.
Yeah, I guess that's about it for me. Just want to say thanks to the folks at home for tuning in and checking out the broadcast tonight, and make sure you stop back in and check out the clips for some of our awesome sponsors and some of the great racing action that I know these guys will be coming in and clipping for you to see what we do here at the Gears Cup Series. You all have a good night.